Hello, good morning, everyone. Um, Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I have just posted the last video, although it's scheduled for 8 p.m. later today. That's 10 hours from now. It's currently 10 a.m. and I'm posting the videos 8 p.m. I think by that time, if you're in Nigeria watching this, you'll be home. If you're in West Africa, generally, you should be home from work by then or wherever you go to during the day. And if you're outside the country, let's say in the US, it should be noon already by that time, maybe anywhere from 2 to 3 p.m. So maybe when you get back home, that's when you're going to be seeing this video. So today's video is going to be centered around, I think, Forex and maybe business. The only problem is I can film comfortably in my house. But once I get out there where there are people maybe around my business, I'm unable to, you know, conveniently film videos. So I still have this shyness going on with me. I won't call it. It's not inferiority complex. I don't think it's. I don't think we can call that inferiority complex. I'm just shy making videos of people outside while they're there. But maybe when I get to the place of business and we have less customers, I could show you guys around and we'll go about it. But this morning we're going to be starting with forex. So I've been trading a funded account. I registered for a funded next funded account in June. That was around June 22nd, June 22nd this year. And passing the phase one was quite easy for me. I think the trading condition that period was okay. I think I had my analysis right and all. But I passed phase one in 4 days. I think I registered 21st. I started trading 22nd of June. And as of 26th of June, I passed the account already, right? So going into phase two, I got the account 27th. In fact, I got that same 26th, but I started trading it 27th. And then for like 2 weeks straight, I was like losing streak, losing streak, losing streak, losing streak. For me, that was fine. I just calmed my nerve, looked at what I could have been doing wrong. So the third week of August, I'm sorry, of July, which was the week my son was born this year, I just started picking back up again, started trading, and for the next 2 weeks, I've passed the phase two account and I became a funded trader. So I didn't start trading the funded account until August, I think first week of August. And since then, in fact, from my first trade, I didn't even make from $5,000. I didn't even build the account to like 5,001. It was just draw down, draw down, draw down. And one thing was I started. I won't put it as over trading, but I started trading more than one or two pairs per day. I trade normally EU, GU, and USD CHF is also on my chart. But one mistake I kind of made was I think I should always look for one that's going to give me the best setup. And also, one thing I thought I had worked on in the past was not trying to trade every day, but you know, it kind of gets to me like I see all these opportunities that I think I see, and then I just, why am I not taking them? Right. So from today henceforth, I'm just going to be trading one pair a day. If I'm going to trade every day, it's going to be one pair in a day. And I'm sorry if you can hear that noise. There's a kind of steel company just down the road. So where was I? So my plan is like from today, I'm not going to have multiple trades, multiple like I'm not going to enter EU, GU, and USD CHF at once. I'm going to look at okay, which one seems to be giving me the best setup that can give me my one risk to 2, 3, 4, 5 that I need ASAP. And one thing I've also noticed is I think I've been forcing my what I want on the market. I've been forcing it into my trade, so that's why I think I've been getting beat. So just turning on the chart now, going into the monthly time frame, I realized that okay, I think maybe I've been spending a lot of time on the daily and tending to forget what the the monthly could be showing us. So right now I'm going to be keeping up picking up the camera, which is my phone, going into the screen because I think I tried screen recording some months back on my laptop. It just keeps bugging out. So maybe I'm going to try downloading OBS and maybe use that. I've been using sniping too. That comes with Windows and all, but it's been shitty. So, but for today, we're going to be using my phone camera. I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to be going through this analysis. And although it's past the London Q zone, I trade ICT. It's past the London Q zone. So I'm just going to be doing the analysis and we'll see how the video goes from there. Maybe this is all we are going to do today. Because, yes, although I still have to head out, I have to go to work. I think I have to see my dad today. My mom's also coming back from She went interstate, so she's coming back today, so I'm gonna have to see her. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Stick around, and also please, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you wish to come back for more, kindly subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the chat. Okay. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm going to start from showing you my MT5. As you can see, the account balance there is $4,704, and that is the current balance. I only have just about $100 to go before I blow this account, which is not going to happen, right? Which is not going to happen. So I made like a kind of sheet on Google Sheets that um, is supposed to help me know the lot size I'm supposed to use for the trades and all. So what happened this last month, August, was I already dropped the accounts to about 4,666 thereabouts, which was the last entry I had here on this my Google Sheet. You can see what the Google Sheet does. It helps to calculate. So this is my starting balance of 5,000. So I'm only going to be risking 0.5% of the account per trade. So what I want to do now is once I lose, if let's say I'm starting again from $5,000, once I lose 4 trades, that's about 2% of the account, which I'm only going to be able to lose 8%. Let's say I lose 4 trades, that's going to take me to 4,009, right? I'm going to halve my risk to 0.25. So that allows me, the next thing is going to be, maybe I'm going to have to lose 8 trades before I get to 4,008. But as you can see here, I just kept risking 0.5, 0.5, 0.5% all the way till I started losing like crazy amounts. You can see this particular trade. I don't know what I was thinking. I lost 2.5%. I really don't know what I was thinking for this particular one. I really don't know. It was too much. So yeah, that's what we're going to be. Those are the things I'm going to be working on. I'm going to have to redefine this sheet to help me make my trading much better. And in this video, we're also going to be doing a couple of analysis. I don't know, maybe I don't want to delete the previous ones I've done before. Let's start on DXY. So I kind of use DXY as like a standard, just like ICT teaches. I don't know if he still does that, but like back in the days when I was learning, that was what I knew. So if we're going to be looking at the monthly time frame, we saw that the market has been quite bearish, and you'd see that in, I think this is June. Let me see, that's June. Yes, that's June. In June, you'd see like it was a bearish month, and I traded according to all this. So in July, why I started experiencing a losing streak, I think, was because I expected maybe the markets to keep going down. Then I think I came back to do a reanalysis when I saw this
kind of order block right here, it's not easy for me to actually hold the camera and try to control the mouse. I don't know. So I kind of spotted the order block and I expected like, okay, there could be like a trade back into maybe this fair value gap here, or we reverse, right? But then one way or the other, I found myself being profitable at the end and past phase two, right? So you could see August here, I was expecting the market to keep going up. And I don't know why my MT5 on Fundex Next has stopped showing my history. I don't know why. I don't know what to do again about that. It stopped showing my trade history. If not, I would have shown you guys how the trades have been. So I think I kept doing more buys, expecting the market to go up, and every buy I buy, it just kept coming down. So what I'm looking at now is the market has just been bearish, right? And then we have a particular month that was just bullish. Then we could see it's possible it wants to continue the bearish momentum. So this one here could have just been a little retracement. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the monthly, the weekly rather. That was the monthly. I'm going to see. All right, this was what happened on the weekly. We have this internal range liquidity here. We see this one, it was swept and we started going down again. If we break here, we continue to break structure to the lower side, right? So I'm going to, yeah, where's that tool that we use to make the line straight? Sorry, it is not here. Oh, it's only on mobile. Oh, I think that tool is only on mobile, so I'm just going to use the shift key. Yes, that makes it straight. So if we break here, we're going to be, if we're going to trade down here, we're going to be anticipating a break of structure down here. So this for the weekly, this kind of works, right? Then going to the daily. Now what I'm trying to show you guys here is that my bias has been shifted to the lower time frame. Before this particular period, you see when I saw this place that sell side liquidity was swept, I kept anticipating the markets to keep going up. I think I had a long around here expecting to take this high, and or just I just wanted to set trades that are going to help me just pass the account. Although I don't trade DXY, but on EUGU it was for short reasons, right? So we can see the daily time frame. We have traded into this other block here, still sweeping all these lows, and then reversing, coming back into this other block here with a fair value gap even after breaking this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark this fair value gap here. I'm going to mark it as a daily fair value gap right there. So you could see we traded into that and we touched the other block. We swept these two liquidities. Yeah, so I don't know what has happened on the hour time frame going there. So if let's say I'm going to be trading, this is going to be one of my targets, this low here, then maybe this low. So going to the 1 hour time frame, you can see this is that fair value gap that we saw on the daily. It took out this internal range liquidity. I think some people call these things inducement, right? The inducement has an order block, right? So sorry, I'm supposed to get the line. So this is another block. Let me use the shift button. So let me just, that's a bearish order block. Bearish OB, right? So that's a bearish order block, and you can see after tapping into that order block, the market just kept banging downwards. I just kept banging downwards. So so far yesterday, okay, Yesterday was Sunday. So this happened last week. I wasn't in the market last week, so I didn't even know that happened. So um and okay, 2 weeks ago was NFP. What happened to that NFP? What was the date for NFP? I think that would be like 5th. Oh wow. So the market, that was when the market kind of created this order block. Flew down, retracement during closing hours, and then that week, last week, I think last week was a bearish week. If it opened here and it closed here, that was a bearish week. Just kept coming down. So that's for USD. That's the DXY, right? So what do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? Let's go to the let's go to the 15 minutes. I think I'm going to prefer the 15 minutes. So we already have that. We have a new price leg. Our new price leg is this, which I see it's about to be taken from this high to this low. It's our new price leg. And in between, while we're coming down on that price leg, we had this high formed, and as you can see, a retracement we traded into, taking those high. And let me see, I feel like I'm missing something, or maybe not. I may not just be missing anything. So it's possible that the market is going to break this low, which I think it is going to, and then maybe eventually this. So let me mark the Asian session, which is the first thing I kind of always do. I do that on the 5 minutes. Permit me. I do that on the 5 minutes. So it's like from 8 p.m. to 12 midnight New York time. Please take note, New York time. But Sundays the market doesn't open. Yes. Sorry. No, it's 7. It's 7 p.m. to 12. But Sundays the market doesn't open to 7:45. Do you see? Yeah. Oh wow. That's 7 p.m. Well, I don't know what happened. Or as the time zone shifted, it's -4 now. Okay. Wait, what am I saying? What am I saying? What am I saying? This is what happens when you leave the chat for a couple of weeks. Let me look at my previous marked ranges. Let me get an idea from those ones. I feel lost. All right, so start. You see what I'm saying? Monday. See, oh, okay. This is a Monday. I'm looking for that Sunday. See, Sunday. Well, it's 7. I think it's during the week. I think it's during the week that starts 7:45. Yes, it's during the week that starts 7:45. So 7 p.m. to midnight. So that's what we're going to be. I already mistakenly moved something. So that's what we're going to be working with. So we're going to have that marked 7 p.m. It's 12 midnight. Wow, I think I already missed this trade. So yes, that low that I was talking about now has already been smashed. So we may just look for an entry in the New York session, or we may not even take any trade at all today. So what I always expect is that if I'm bearish, so when I'm bearish, I expect the market to take the high of the Asian range and then smash continuously below. But sometimes the way I prefer it is it trades into a fair value gap, right? So if it trades into a fair value gap or another block, it kind of makes the whole entry better. With what we can see here, I think um, that has been taken. Forgot to add my mic back. So
Let me hang that to my clothes. Just realized that my mic has not been hanged. So, right. So, what was I saying? So, I prefer it trading into a fair value gap and it's smashing down. If I go back to, let's say, the 15 minutes time frame, you see this is fair value gap traded into that and kept smashing down. Right. So, it already took this low that we're looking at right here. I'm trying. Yeah. So, it already took that low and what we're going to be expecting maybe during New York is depends on how far it trades. It's possible we may still see a trade into this fair value gap right here. Let me mark that. Possible we're still going to see this place traded into before the market now continues going down. And if it's going to do that, this is going to be our primary target. Is going to be yeah this low. So going to mark that low. So I have to shift to that. So and if you see on the 1 hour, that fair value gap aligns with the 1 hour order block. Right? So it's definitely possible we're going to trade back into that. So let me check the Euro USD. Okay, it also took it. She also took it. Then, well, see something about GU, right? GU didn't take the Asian low then. It went up. That's like a divergence. And if I was going to be taking any of them, I would have most likely taken GU to smash this place, right? Which is probably what I'm going to be trading for the New York session if I'm active. Hopefully, I'm active. So I'm just going to do what I've done here. I'm going to do the same for EU and GU and probably USD CHF, and then yeah, I'll get back to you guys. So the one problem with going to your parents' house is that doesn't matter how old you are, they are still going to send you to buy pepper. So my mom forgot to buy pepper on our way back. So and the help boss is not at home, so I have to go be the one help them buy it. Yep. So heading home now to their place and get that built packed over there. So I'm trying kind of when I get into the car before entering, I'm going to pick the tab. The laptop is at home because I had to leave in a rush. Then I'm going to show you the type of entry that I had planned. Although I already saw the set TP violated already before leaving the house, so I may even have to. Although I've not set the entry on my tab in the MT5, so it's not like it's at risk or something. There's no money in it. So this is the tab. We'll go inside now, spend maybe 5-10 minutes, do the analysis, and then we head out. Hi guys. So we're inside now, and the idea is I was trying to show you guys what I was looking to do on Euro USD and GBP USD. So this is Euro USD, just like what we did in DXY. I just did the inverse here, and I think I showed you before that Euro USD swept the low of the Asian session, traded into some type of fair value gap on the 15 minutes. So you see, traded into the traded into that fair value gap over here, swept the low of the Asian range and then went up. So this is where I'm looking to take profits. Although the one for GU it already passed the area I set for big profit, I think it already traded above it. But this one is not. That's not the case here. So I don't know if during New York session we can get a trade back into this my entry before going up. It should be really nice. But I'm going to let me check the 5 minutes time frame. Maybe this new structure has kind of provided us with something. So I don't know. This area here could be like a good area of interest, right? This place, right? So I'm going to just mark it properly. So normally in this type of situation now, it's possible that it's going to trade into this low, testing this high over here, then trading back up. But in the more, if I'm being more realistic, I'll prefer this area. Why? Because if you bring the Fibonacci from here to this high, you see that that area is just still above the 50%. It's not safe for me to enter from there on this time frame. So if you see my actual entry, it's like the 70% um, area. So it's going to be so good to enter a trade from there. I'm sorry if the phone is moving haphazardly. I've not habitually been looking at the screen of the phone as I'm recording, but it's because I forgot my tripod at home. The gorilla or whatsoever tripod they call that thing. So back to the topic. Let's go to GBP USD. So you can see we have traded above the area I was looking at. If you see that I put SMT here, that's because um, GBP USD didn't trade below this Asian range and then before going up. So what I'm looking at now, if I'm going to say I want to use the Fibonacci right now, I'm going to use it from this low to this high. So actually anywhere here is okay to enter though. Anywhere from here actually is an okay place to enter from this 60% level. Oh sorry, my camera is down. From this 60% level, anywhere here is okay to enter and take a trade from. So I don't know what you guys think about. I don't know what you think about that, right? But I don't. I have not set the trade at all. Let me show my MT. See, my balance is still the same. Wait, what? Okay, it doesn't show here. See, my balance is still the same, and I have no set trade or whatsoever. Yeah. So I don't know. There's Let's see what the market does today. Let's see how the New York happens. If we get a move here, let me even see if there's a news in New York. Okay. See, last time I opened this was August 26th. I was really down bad that day. So, do we have any news this afternoon? We only have at 1:30 an orange folder news. Let's see. Let's see how that works out. Let's see how that works out. So I'm going to update you guys on how it goes, right? See, we already have any drop. So I'm going to update you guys on how it goes. Yeah? So right now I'm about to leave, and then I just wanted to show you guys the garden, the vegetables, Like I showed you in the last picture, we have some things bothering them. Look at this. I don't know, maybe that's how they actually come out to grow, or maybe it's something that is bothering them. Maybe it's the soil or something. Look at these ones that also looked that way the other day. They seem to be okay eventually. This one is already flowering. So I really don't know. We have a lot of insects eating them up. Hopefully tomorrow I have time. I'm going to try and work on something. But this one's over here. Nothing is disturbing. They are doing quite fine. They are doing quite alright. As you can see, this one is growing fine. They are doing quite well. Then I'm hopeful if I can come here early tomorrow morning, I'll be able to finish this fence on this side. I don't know if the bottles will be enough for me to go all the way, but hopefully then about this plantain here. So my mom thinks it's not okay enough for us to cut it down. So we are going to leave it for a little bit more. That one over there is not even ready at all. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see. Yeah, can you see that? I don't want to walk over there because of the sun. So yeah, then these ones I transplanted. They're already coming out. Same with that small one. These three that I transplanted. They're already coming out. So as the garden, those ones I still have to transplant those vegetables into the ground. So there's still space here. Tomorrow I'm still going to need to uproot these ones that are coming out here. I don't know. Bananas are just or plantains are just crazy, crazy stuffs. So right now I'm heading to the gaming lounge. Yeah, heading to the gaming lounge. So let's see if I can film there. And maybe they will be able to go over the chat again, see what the market has been doing. Because the last clip was like maybe an hour ago. Hi guys, so it's late in the night. I just got home. I can see that's like 8:45 p.m. and I'm just going to go straight to the chat. I couldn't show I couldn't show much during the day because I barely had anything going on. When I got to the lounge, I just played with a couple of customers. I played games with a couple of customers, right? So it was fun. They beat me in football because I barely play football, so I don't really know that game well. And I also won some games at least. They didn't go unbeaten with me. So it's just the fun part of my work. Like I do something that I really enjoy doing. Do you understand? Something that does not feel like work for me. Just aside from the administrative parts that includes paying salaries, repairing things that spoiled, like the printer and the PS4 that I fixed, buying new games, all those things. Those are the parts whereby you have to think, do you understand, and get on to do. So yeah, played game and then I just felt like I needed to just relax today, which was what I did. It was a fun time with the boys there, and um, I'm home now. I was going to show you guys the charts that I drew this morning with the little analysis that I did. I think I showed you guys that at my dad's place. So this is what we have. This is what we have for Euro USD. As you can see, the take profit wasn't taken, so it kind of still gives me hope that this entry might still be valid. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not really confident right now about trading. I just need to get myself back in there. Do you understand? I don't know why this stuff is blurring. Probably because of the stuff on the screen. Because of the light up above. Okay, let me do it in a way that ah. So I think it's better this way. So as you can see, I'm still hoping the market comes, takes this sell side liquidity here, trade into this fair value gap and then push up, hopefully. And if you can see that range, I have to even increase the range now because the market has traded higher. This is the high and that's the low I'm using. Maybe I should use this low. Let me use this low. It's a valid low since that's where my SL is at. So the entry is deep discount. Do you understand? It's not bad. But once price trades above this high, something that I could look to just close my opinion about it. And funny enough, I am not going to be entering the trade immediately it comes here. I'm going to see how it reacts of this place. Like I said, I'm still skeptical about trading. So I'm going to just take us to GU. Well, GU almost came to the entry. GU almost came to the almost got to the entry. It's not bad. So it's the same thing for GU. Once the market trade in here, I'm going to wait for something they call like a confirmation entry, right? So I'm going to be taking a confirmation entry and where am I going? All right, and look for something better because, like I said, I'm still skeptical about this market. I don't want to blow this account and just start trading again from phase one, another trading account. It can be very, very demoralizing. So I want to see how this chart does in the next couple of days or tomorrow. Let's see what happens. From there, we'll know how to go. So, guys, that is just it. Today, let me just give a roundup of what I did today. Spoke with you guys on a personal level, showed you guys the things I do, trading. I'm not sure. Okay, I showed you guys the video I showed you guys this morning that I was uploading. I think it has gone live. It went live 8 p.m. This is some minutes to 9. So just under an hour ago, it went live. So I don't know if you've not seen that one. Please try and go and check it out. If you like what you're watching, please drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I'm not forcing you to subscribe. I'm not forcing you to like. I'm not forcing you to comment. I'm not forcing you to share. But if maybe there's something you found in this video that might some other people in your life might need to see. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the analysis. Maybe it was um, the plantain trees I showed you, or the vegetables I showed you. If it's that you're interested in, please make sure to share with your friends. And thank you guys. I'll see you on the next video. I don't know if I'll be filming tomorrow, Sha. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, tomorrow I think I want to try and go and do the weeding of that yard, of that garden. We'll see how it goes, guys. See how it goes. One love. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.